Mr. Shawn. Give it up for Mr. Shawn. Can you get some music, please?
Y'all keep it going for that young lady, man, for real. Give it up for mine. Give it up for yourselves. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight. Man, this is a lovely facility. Lovely facility. Oh, wow, that's me. That's nice. Hey, I'm Mr. Shawn. I hail from Cleveland, Ohio. The 216 in the house. Anybody else from Cleveland here tonight? That's all right. What's side? All right. All right. East side or west side?
No, it's not.
Oh.
What's up, Cleveland?
Hey, I don't care if it's 2 or 200. If you came out to have a good time tonight, put your hands together for real. If you're sitting next to somebody you like, make some noise. Make some noise. Now, this is where it really get good. If you're sitting next to somebody you really don't like, just wink.
Wink, wink.
Oh, damn, she almost put her own out. That's crazy, though. Okay. Being from Cleveland, I grew up a very mischievous child. Very mischievous. I'm the middle child of 7, so I got hand-me-ups and hand-me-downs. So, my younger brother, he broke his arm. I wanted to get it cast. My older brother, he was in the gang. I wanted to be in the gang, so I got in the gang and I did all that. My other brother, he went to jail. Shit, that's why I drew the line there, for real. I'm cool on the jail. I don't jail well, for real. I ain't even playing with. Y'all seen that movie, Boys in the Hood? Yeah. Y'all seen that one scene?
No.
Trey was in the back. He like, dude, let me out. See, they couldn't have had that. I couldn't have been in there because I would have never got in the car, for real. I ain't never been no street cat, just a cat in the streets. A big difference. You understand what I'm saying? I knew right from wrong. I ain't even messing with you. See, being that very mischievous child, almost burned down the house twice. Well, once actually. One time was the garage. My therapist said I had a tendency to test the molecular structure of solid items under heat duress.
Say what?
What?
I had a tendency to test the duress of solid items under heat duress.
You like fire?
Absolutely. My parents said I wasn't going to be nothing but a firebug. Girl, you too?
The smart people.
Right. Oh, the smart people. Man, I grew up Muslim, man. It's crazy. For real. I did the same thing that most Muslim childs did. I infractioned the law too. I made a lot of bad decisions. A lot of bad decisions. But I never brought a pair of Crocs. I'm not going to even lie. I never say. Hey, no, if you got some Crocs on tonight, that's your oh, okay. Where them fans at? Oh. I'm a 55-year-old heterosexual male. I gotta put that out there, because in this world that's so common, everything that's not common, you know, some people. In other words, that means in a nutshell, I like women.
Right on. Right.
I actually just got engaged. This shit got all engaged. Yeah, and we all in look, yeah, we be doing that. We still doing that. That boob thing, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But you gotta be careful what you ask for, cause my God, he got a sense of humor. My God got, look here. I'm a Scorpio. She a Libra. And she got OCD. And I got OCD. That is, we be in the grocery store. Stay with me. I cannot get the first thing out. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I got to get the second thing. I'll be in the house. I'll be turning stuff. She turns stuff. So she always doing these surveys online. Talking about, what's the weirdest dream you ever had? Or if you could be any type of animal, what type of animal? So she asked me this other survey. Baby, if you can invent any gadget, what would that gadget be? So I flipped it and I said, well, what would that gadget be for you? She said, a flamethrower. I said, you want a flamethrower? I said, I got you 2 of them in the kitchen. I got you this air fryer and this crock pot. For real, no. I'm just kidding. Because we still in love, though. Love, it be all, you know, in the beginning, it be new, though, don't it? Y'all be telling y'all little secrets. Y'all be all booed up. Y'all be matching and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I told her when I was younger that this guy named D'Angelo Bailey used to chase me home every day and break my glasses. I told her that. But you gotta be careful what you tell your significant other, because sometimes when things ain't going right, they'll use that stuff against you. So we in the kitchen one day. Obviously, I said something that she didn't like, bro. And she looked me in the sockets of my soul and said, keep on, and I'm gonna break your glasses like D'Angelo used to do. I said, did you just do what I said? What? She said, yeah. I said, where them fans? No, I couldn't do. I just hit her with the old classics. I said, are you hungry? Did you eat? Yeah. No, I just really ad-libbed that because I'm still sure. I got trauma behind that day. That was a true story. I cannot make that up. Man, it is real. Look here. Y'all been watching the news lately? Y'all seen these 6 ladies go to space? Did y'all see? Look here. Stay with me. I don't believe that shit. She said they went to King. I don't believe that. Now look here. No disrespect to no women in. I believe them white women went to space. But them black ladies, they ain't go to space. For real though. Because they ain't invented no glue strong enough to keep them gang wigs on. I'm just saying. For real though. No disrespect. Y'all know, hey. This, I would pull it off, but it's hard to put back up. Shit, this a clip on. Oh, men got shit too. It's a couple cats in here with some spray on. I see it. I ain't gonna even point you out. I'm just saying they ain't on this side of the room. That's all I'm saying. For real though. Y'all like my boots? I just got these boys. For real. See, I'm comfortable who I am though. For real. I got my boots on the ground. Look here. Sean Diddy Combs like to have fun. He played knick-knack on some thumbs with a knick-knack paddywhack. Gave away his bone. Is Puff Daddy really coming home? Hey, I don't really care. Well, how long you been in there? Like 6, 8 months or what? I told you earlier I don't jail well, so I don't. Look here. It's not illegal to buy baby oil and have sex. It's y'all already know. Some of y'all did that before y'all came here. And if you got the right state of mind, you possibly gonna do it when you leave tonight. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, I grew up in the greatest decade ever. I told you I'm 55. I grew up in the 80s. Anybody else grew up in the 80s in here? Make a little noise. Right. The greatest decade era that brought you there. What you say? What you say about the 80s? In the 90s? Well, we'll get to that. Thank you, brother. Back to the 80s, brother. He liked the 80s. See, back then, we still had it. Because kids today is too... He ain't no hater. That's love. You see kids today? Give it up for this beautiful couple right here. What's your name, my brother? Thomas. Miss Ma'am, what's your name? Miss Thomas. You Miss Thomas. Oh, excuse Diamond? Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. I ain't gonna even mess with... Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. That's right. Let him be who he gonna be, and then he gonna be who... Where them fans at? We need one. Back to growing up in the 80s. See, today kids is too sensitive. You know, but no, for real. See, back in the 80s, if somebody got in my face and they told me they ain't like me, I didn't run over here and tweet about it. I had to stand right there and deal with that fear and that pain in real time. And if somebody was bullying me or if something didn't go my way, I had to deal with it in real time. I couldn't go home. So that built character, that built discipline, it built a whole lot of things. I really want to take a moment because I suffer from depression. So this is a real moment. If you got anybody in your family who you taking care of, or even yourself, or you loving on some people, I want to give y'all a big shout out because that's some very positive stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Growing up in the 80s, though, we did things that kids don't do today. Like, literally, like, play outside. I can't even make that up. get dirty. And the most powerful thing, use our imagination. For real though. See, because growing up in that house, being the middle child of 7, my parents couldn't afford all that stuff. For real though. See, I ain't want to be in the house where my parents had discipline and stuff at. See, in my home, if you didn't eat by 6:30, my mama say, stay there. H-E double hockey sticks out her kitchen. You feel me? Make up your bed before you go downstairs. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Don't be in my kitchen in here smelling like thunder. See, I didn't want to do all that. See, at my house, we had a deep freezer full of meat, and we went on family vacations 2-3 times a year. I didn't want that. I wanted to be around the corner of my friend's house, where his uncles rode motorcycles, toted pistols, and had a different woman every day of the week. And their beds was on the ground. They didn't have to make up and they didn't have to clean up, and they ate pancakes for dinner. Well, when I got older, I figured out why they ate pancakes for dinner. Because that's all they had. So I came from a very blessed. See, I didn't have that type of father who gave me hugs and threw the football. His love was the lights being on. His love was getting me some nice pair of shoes. His love was the bikes. His love wasn't beating all on me and molesting me and disrespecting me in unconditional manners. So yeah, I came up in a real home, 2-family home. So in the 80s, I used to watch a lot of TV. Y'all remember when MTV used to actually show videos? When BET was really BET? And there was this one guy who stuck out to me. You know, I in the 80s, it wasn't cool to be smart. I'm gonna be honest. That was me. It was this one white guy named Weird Al Yankovic. Y'all know who he is? Oh, man. He was a big inspiration to me. And we used to watch all them rerun shows like My 3 Sons and Leave It to Beaver and Gilligan's Island. So I put this one song together, a little theme. Here go my imagination. Check this out. Just sit right back as you hear a tale of a trifling witch that screwed all my homies and me and gave our dumb ass the itch. These is jokes. Relax. Now Mike was a guy from round the way who loved to brag and boast. He took her out behind the supply hut. She split him like French toast. You can laugh, brother. It's okay. Now Jim was a guy from out of town who really didn't know that the lady he was kissing in the mouth at the bar was the neighborhood no. We all know a few neighborhood no-nos, right? We might have 1 or 2 in our family. My sister, unfortunately, but God bless her, God bless her. God bless her, man. You know, a wise person told me that God is good and all the time. Man, I'm just saying, I'll be up here doing what I do when it need to be done. Sometimes some people be in the way. See, I had to learn my position. Because I told you, growing up as that mischievous child, you tell me to sit, I stand. You tell me to walk, I'd run. Always found a right way to do the wrong thing. But today I'm blessed. Today I'm up here. Thank you, brother. I ain't want to take y'all to church because this is a comedy show. I said, let me relax. Woo! Say that again. Mr. Thomas said, what can we do, brother? We can go to church anyway. Look here, before I get out of here, though, I really appreciate y'all. Because I came up to a cold start. I felt like the black guy in the horror movie. She's like, hey, Mr. Shawn. I'm like, go. Thank you, no, for real. She was like, she said, where them fans? Mr. Shawn. I said, okay. No, for real, though. Follow me on social media at Mr. Shawn and Friends. It's MRSHAWN and Friends. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to bring your host back up. Thank y'all for letting me come out here and rock out. Give it up to Hey J and Friends for putting this together. Thank y'all.
Give a round of applause for Mr. Shawn. That was all I